Hi guys, it's Alison again. I just want to share my latest project that I've been working on. It's a one-to-one swap with EllenBee, who I think her YouTube is Peace and Passion, but I will put a link down below, and also her blog. If you've not come across this lady before, she's very sweet. She's her blog's hilarious. She writes such sort of interesting and funny blog posts, and that's how I've got to meet her, via her blog. And you know, we've just sort of hit it off, and she's been very sweet in the past with me. And as I say, we decided we'd do a journal swap, and this is what I've created for her. This journal is about 7x5, and as you can see, I've bound it with the binder tool, but it is come out quite chunky, so we left it fairly up to each other as to how we'd do something, but I think it was sort of felt that we'd make something that sort of represented where we lived, or had some things from where we lived, and that Ellen is very much into sort of the Bronte sisters, Pride and Prejudice, and things like that. So I've tried to incorporate, although it's been quite hard, a few bits of that as well within the journal. But as I say, basically, as you can sort of see from the colours, red, white and blue, with the Jubilee and the Olympics and everything going on over here in England, it's sort of, that's the way I've sort of gone with what I've made her. And so as I say, I've used my binder tool, chipboard covers, trying to think, can't remember who this paper's by. It's the back, so I'm sorry about that, but I just thought it was quite apt, especially with the Union Jack on the back. And this is a charm that I'd put together. Well, I'd received part of the charm, the sort of dangly bit, in a rack somewhere along the line, and I've added this little charm. I thought it was quite sweet, and a little tassel on there as well. Some of the wild orchid craft, I think they're called Sweetheart Blossoms, and some of their little bling. I don't know if you can see the bling, but there's more in the journal anyway. And this little metal butterfly, which I've also received somewhere along the line in a rack or a swap or something. And of course I've used lots of seam binding. This one is a wild orchid craft one, and then some white that I was very kindly sent in a swap not that long back, and some of this blue which also came from a swap. And so we'll go inside. This paper is from I think Sizzix. It was sort of a download that I've done because it's sort of tied in with everything else that I was doing, so I thought that was quite nice. And I've done a double pocket. I don't know if you can see, that pulls out, but there's tags and a postcard in the back there. Little Union Jack button. I don't know if you can see that. Make that out. And obviously, as you know, love my Martha Stewart little butterflies, so you'll see them sprinkled throughout the book. This is a little tag which can be removed and placed throughout the book. It's with this where I've slitted the thing. I won't pull it out now, but and a little charm that says "Made with Love." And these stickers are from the collection the paper collection I've used, which is Portobello Road by Paper Mania, and they're like cardstock stickers, of course bunting, and a post box. This is a postcard that I got of Charlotte Bronte, who, as you know, wrote Jane Eyre, and thought that'd be quite good to add into the journal. Most of the pages are made from like an off-white or an off-white recycled paper that I've used, and these have been punched from the paper collection, as have these butterflies here. I've done a little punch out here. As you can see, this is part of the paper collection, and everything's been inked or edged with the tea dye distress ink to give it sort of a vintage feel, and I've tried to dull down some of the papers a bit. So that's that. And there's a little thing. This another of my favourite things to do is add paper clips with the seam binding, because I just love that effect of things sticking out the edge of the book. So I've done that. There's a little card and a thing there that's attached, and the punch out that I removed from down here, I've added up here with some bling in the centre. And there's some lined paper. I won't go through every sheet because there's quite a lot here, and small plain. And this is a postcard of a church that's in the next village where we lived. I just wanted to add one or two bits from the locality of where I am. So yeah, so that's a postcard of our local church. And some more. This is a metal embellishment. It says observations, and of course some more of these butterflies. A little bird. That's the one of the chipboard stickers from the collection. And some more butterflies. And this is one of the die cut pages. That's all. It comes like that. It's from a package that, as I say, it's ready die cut, and it's been glittered, and that's from the paper collection. And some more butterflies. Pocket page that I've made, and this is some of the paper from that collection. Little flower, and some things for journaling. Little bingo card, and this is a rail ticket. Just thought that'd be fun to add that in. It's up to Ellen if she wants to use it or chuck it or whatever, but I just thought it's quite nice to see that. As I say, it's an old rail ticket from over here. This is a page from a book, William Shakespeare, Macbeth, and the book is actually from, I think it was 1931, so it's quite an old book, so I just thought it's quite nice to add in here. Little pocket with a journaling tag, and a little miniature cigarette card with some cricket pinners. That's one of the things obviously we're known for over here, the cricket. This is another of the pages from the collection, Union Jack, and this stamp is, I don't know if you can see it, it's the London Eye. And what else have we got? Some more. Another page where I've actually die cut, but I've positioned it so that it shows the paper that's below through it, so it just gives it a bit of, makes it pop, gives it a bit of interest. And there's a little layered flower with another of those Union Jack buttons from the collection. And this is I think it's like a canvas tag that, yet again, I got in a rack or somewhere along the line. It was in my stash, and I've just attached it so that it makes like a page marker, like a bookmark type thing, and it can obviously move through the book, so I just thought that was a bit of fun. There's another one of the cardstock stickers from the collection, and another one. and another piece, another of the die cut pages or embellishments that comes, and this is, I don't know if you can see it, it's glittered. It's not picking it up on the camera, I don't think, but it's glittered anyway. And then we've got some more of the little butterflies. It's been layered, and this is a stamped image of Big Ben in London, and another one of these die cuts. Can't see, can maybe just make out that it's glittered, so it's quite pretty. That's the back of that. This is a pocket page, so Ellen can slip bits and pieces down there, and another pocket with some tags in there. And I thought this frame looked quite nice. I thought she could write a title or a date or something in there when she was using it. This is another postcard from the surrounding area where I live. This is of it's a big sort of shopping centre. It's got all gardens and the tulips. We're known for the tulips in this area. May time we have like a big parade and that. So I just thought it's quite nice to add that in there. And then some more the butterflies, and this is another one of the die cut elements, and I've actually folded it back so that leaves an area there to slip something in. And there's another one of the pages from the collection with another paper clip, and on the back here I've clipped some of our stamps, so I just thought she might like to use them or whatever within the journal. More plain paper, and another die cut piece with some bling and a butterfly. More lined paper, and this is the second of the two postcards that's in here. This time Emily Bronte and her Wuthering Heights story, that represents that. And the postcards were actually they're from 1980 postcards, so because stamps certainly aren't, because they're obviously to represent a stamp, and you certainly can't get 15p stamp now. So, and small lined paper, some more paper from that collection, and another one of the chipboard stickers, this time a telephone box, and another stamped image. This is the Tower Bridge in London, and I don't know if any of you saw the Jubilee celebrations over here when they had the pageant on the River Thames, but this is the bridge where, as they went up, or as the Queen's barge approached, they actually raised the lower bit so that she could go under, and it was sort of almost like a salute to her. So that's the Tower Bridge. Some more of the paper from the collection, and some more little butterflies, and another couple of pages from Macbeth, you know, the William Shakespeare book that I had in here earlier. Another of the die cut pieces, and some more bling, some more pages. As I say, it's quite full. Another of the pieces from the paper collection. More butterflies. Another die cut from the collection, and more bling. And this is another of the chipboard stickers. Some more paper from the collection. That's another Union Jack. Butterflies, and a pocket at the back that's got a little tag in a pocket. Another layered flower, and yeah, so that's it. And hopefully Ellen will be happy with this. Oops, It's always hard making for someone else, but yeah. And I say you've obviously seen the back. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please leave a comment, and yeah, let me know what you think, and I'll be back again soon. Thank you. Goodbye.